What is up, one and all? I'm BrickingUpBrad.
I'm Matt Mellish.
I'm Block.studios.
And I'm Ethan the Artisan.
And gentlemen, we are the Stud Buds. Even though we always say this when the four of us apart, it is really good to be back in the same video call with all four Stud Buds members again. So we are hyped. We're getting back into the show, guys. Zing's not feeling well, but we love him still. So he's going to be here. And he's such a great person and he missed us so much that he's also going to be here. So
previously on Block.studios. Click the end of live stream button.
Y'all are funny.
Okay, we didn't need to bring that up, but he was like, if I'm not going to be on for 2 weeks. All right, but guys, we have an awesome show for you. There was some big sets that were revealed since the time we last did a show with you guys. So we're really excited to get into that. We're going to be tackling a big theme this week for tier list, one of the craziest Lego themes and definitely one of Matt's favorites. And also Ethan has a great Maki time plan for us. So guys, let's get right into it and stop focusing on how good I look today and talk. Matt, how was your week Lego wise?
Lego wise. Well,
Lego.
a lot's happened this week for me. I caught 2 mice in my apartment.
Not computer mice.
Don't give me the flashbacks, Ethan. For those of you who are animal friendly out there, I don't take any pleasure in seeing animals in pain. But what I will say is that the mice are now in a better place. They're in a better place. Rather than my apartment. They're frolicking in the fields of the clouds above. Anyways, I built and did a little TikTok review of the Spider-Man Sanctum Workshop set, which I've been wanting to build for a while now, honestly, because truth be told, I bought the set a couple months back and I just never got around to building it. So I will be selling that one eventually and probably keeping it in the backlog sealed for a while. But ultimately, I thought I would like this set a lot more than I did. It's got a lot of really cool parts. It's got some great minifigures, but it's a terrible set to display in a sense. And it doesn't really go with the Spider-Man No Way Home film. So I would wait for it to go on sale if you're thinking about purchasing it, or use promo code Matt to save 10% on Zavvi purchases. So that's really what I did this week, honestly. Lego wise, I've been opening up CMFs and filming videos and putting out Secret Agent Matt content. So that's about it. Zane, how about you?
Well, this week I have come down with a sickness. You know, I'm a little bit ill, a little head cold, nothing crazy, but you get down with the sickness, y'all. I know I sound a little more masculine, a little more manly with his deeper voice. I like it. My wife likes it. It's a positive thing. But Lego related wise, I picked up this.
Nice.
I convinced myself, I was like, I'm not going to buy nothing big. I'm just going to go get me a little tiny set, $30. It ain't nothing. Okay, we're at Target. Whatever. Halloween.
Oh, Mr. $30 isn't anything.
Yeah, whole 30. Yeah, And then
$100.
And then the fun fact is, I needed to go to a convention. I went to the FanX here in Salt Lake, did some stuff with Bricks and Minifigs, a local place, the local Bricks and Minifigs here, Salt Lake and South Jordan. But I wanted to go back to Target. I saw something I wanted, and so I had to convince my wife, that I would get some stuff for her from Target, and then I just happened to come home with the old
nice.
I had it's adorable. Mm-hmm. There's only one that I've ever seen that's better than this. I mean, this is cute, and I'm really happy about it. But there's this really cool guy, Ethan the Artisan. I don't know if you guys know this or not. He had one that he made from his mind, from his brain. Before this is even thought of being a set, he made it. Sure. Speaking of that person, Ethan, you're right there.
I will say I hope to get that set here soon because that is a really cool set.
I'm excited about it.
I would like that one. My week was pretty good. I built a Lego something. It's a spaceship camera.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll make a video about it later. I'm working on a YouTube video right now. Sneak peek. I'm making a little bouncy house, but that's
I want that. I'll buy it. You build it, I'll buy it.
It's a little deflated, but
Just leave it like that and put.
That's if Zane jumps on it,
Just put a little sign. What happens when kids get rough or something like that? Just leave it like that, deflated. That's it.
That can be. I literally spent 10 minutes building something. I didn't finish it. It's deflated.
My whole 40 page now, right now, is Ethan's. I built something in 10 minutes.
Speaking of 10 minutes, I built this little snail in 10 minutes.
Oh,
Ethan, I don't
cool.
truly believe that it took you.
I don't
10
either.
minutes to
this
build
one,
some of
this one
stuff.
took. This one's small. This one took 10 minutes.
Is that a
Mhm.
bracelet? Is that the?
Yeah.
It's super simple. It's literally just a bracelet, added tiles, then put these parts.
That's really cool.
in like that.
Nice.
But yeah. What else did I do? I feel like there's stuff that I did, but I don't remember. But
I have a
Yeah.
question. Zane brought up BD1. Did you destroy BD1?
it's been packed in a box since Brick Rodeo.
Okay.
So
You need to get
Because I
that
haven't
down.
seen it back there for a while. and
I know.
was
I thought the
wondering.
same thing.
it's ever since the set. I don't want people to say, "Oh, cool set," or
Hmm.
"Why did you build this?" Because there's a set, and I was like, you know, what? It's time. I've had it built for like 3 years now. Yeah, 3
You
years.
put it in
which
a
is
box.
so it's in a box.
No,
I don't know if I'll build it back. So we'll see.
Well,
What's it-
maybe people asking will increase.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll inflate your views. Because a lot of people would
Maybe.
say their views are just like your bouncy house, deflated. But Zane,
Wait,
what
is
were you saying?
is everybody deflating right now?
Yeah,
like the
we're all
bouncy house.
deflated. Yeah.
I've noticed severe deflation.
That's why I don't care about
yeah,
TikTok,
TikTok-
as much.
TikTok is like one of those little things that you see outside of businesses. Those little things. You have your good weeks, and then it just goes back down.
Yes? Zane?
Can anyone else hear that, or is that just me?
I think that's just
Just you, because I'm not hearing anything. I
was
know.
it,
I saw the message you
Wait.
sent. It.
Wait, are you now hearing is COVID has COVID gotten to you?
I
Are
don't
you
know.
now hallucinating?
Super mutant. Maybe he's a super mutant and can hear things that we can't.
Do you have
What is going
auditory
on?
hallucinations, Zane?
Oh my god.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what it is. It's freaking Discord. I'm in Discord with like my own server with my brother-in-law, and he's watching TikTok. Gosh dang it, Kyler, turn your TikTok off. I'm busy listening on the show.
Speaking of Discord, you should all join our Discord server
Oh,
where
what a
you
good
can
plug.
share memes, ask questions, and be a part of our awesome community there.
Well, that is
Yes.
funny. I've been sitting here for 10 minutes trying to figure out where that noise is coming from. I'm like, what is going on? Is somebody watching
I thought you were
TikTok?
insinuating there was a mouse like making noise in my room or something that I was gonna have to go smash.
I
Oh
just
my
hear
gosh.
voices in my head, and I'm like, I'm
Zane,
losing it. I'm losing
I always
it.
hear voices in my head. Don't worry about it.
Brad, how was your week in Lego?
So I got a very special package today. It's huge and really awesome. But
Cheering.
let's talk about it quickly. So as everyone knows, I have some of the most wanted Lego Castle sets, and I am a huge Lego Castle fan. It is no
And
like,
napkins.
everyone- Yes,
Mhm.
but like some of the sets in my collection are some of the most wanted ones. Like I have the Joust, I have the Castle, I have Marketplace, I have Mill Village Raid, I have the Goats. Like, but there's one set that has come out in the last few years that I have not gotten, and it is one I've wanted ever since I've learned about it. And this set was very specially sent to me after I bought it from them, from our good friend Brick Pit on TikTok. And guys, I was able to get the Castle in the Forest from the Bricklink designer program.
Wow.
Thanks to her. She reached out to me and was like, hey, look, I bought 3 of these when they first came out. I've had 2 left. 'cause I
3?
sold one to Maticus. Well, she sold one to Maticus. Yeah, because she saw how quickly they're going. So she was smart and bought a bunch of them.
That's expensive.
And I mean, it was like 180, I think, for one.
That's
So
actually really good.
yeah, and then she was like, hey, I would like to, I know how much you want. I don't need a third. I don't need a second at this point. I'd like to sell it. I know how much this would mean to you. So I bought it off her. She gave me a really good deal, but I actually added a little bit more to it, like, because I felt bad, and I felt like I was like, look, you're doing such a nice thing here. I want to make sure you come out of this better. So yeah, I was able to get this set, which was one I was gonna. So for the record, this set goes for around 500 to 450 right now. So it was really good. It was still actually sealed in the original box that it came in. So yeah. I probably will be building this live, so go check out my channel. But this is gonna be a very special one. Oh my gosh, don't do that. I'm gonna build Matt. Some people like to take a set out of the box and enjoy it.
I know.
I'm gonna be doing the same thing with that one. I'm gonna do it with that one. I'm gonna probably do it with 5 of those.
I opened a sealed set for a piece. I think it's retired now.
Okay, that's worse.
For one
But
piece.
yeah, there's a couple other like minifigure odds and ends here, but I've been really trying to like back away because there was some big purchases. I really was that announced? The GWP?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So that Islander GWP, like the Castaway, I really want to get that. So I'm going to be going October 1st with a friend. I think it's BD1 or ATTE that I'll probably pick up, plus whatever it needs to hit that goal. I think it's 120. I heard from the goal. So I am probably going to be picking that. Just trying to get that because it's really cool. And adding that to my collection. But yeah, I knew that was coming up, so I kind of wanted to save a bit of money for that. So yeah, that's kind of been my week Lego wise. Yes,
I was going to bring up one point before we move on from.
Wait, Zane.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Zane.
Sorry,
I didn't know we were
What are you
raising our
talking
hands for the classroom. Okay, go ahead, Zane.
We always raise our hands.
Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
do you know what this is?
That is a letter.
This is a
Polaroid?
beautiful card that was mailed along with a phone charger that I left in Matt's car from Brickford, Virginia, which I honestly thought just keep it. Like I went and bought another one, so now I got 2.
I mean, that's good.
But this
Sorry, we
card,
were a little late. We were a little late for doing that.
we had other things. It was a whole 9. Anyways,
Yeah.
this card is from Matt's mom. Not even Matt. Matt didn't even send me a card. I was like, oh, Matt. And it was like, God bless, Matt's mom. And I was like, oh, Matt's mom. But she got me a scarecrow.
Oh my
That's cool.
gosh.
She got me a little scarecrow since I
She was
wasn't
gonna
able to stop by
give
for
that
dinner.
to you. Yeah, she was gonna give that to you.
Was
But
she really?
yeah, we ended up staying another day, and we didn't I took you directly to the airport because it took us longer. The
Yeah.
idea was that we would take you back and eat dinner as a family, Zane. But
Yep. I know.
it didn't end up happening like that.
Well, I wanted to say thank you to you and thank you to her. It was
don't thank
very
me.
unexpected.
Thank her.
Well,
Thank her.
Well, thank you for sending my phone charger back, and
It's
thank
funny,
you to her
it's
for
really-
the kind gesture.
It's really funny because I literally threw the phone charger back in the house, and she was like, "Where did this come from? What is this?" Oh, I know what this is. I will send it to Zane immediately. So, it all worked out. It all worked out.
No, it was really kind. I appreciate it from the both of you.
Well, enjoy your scarecrow and little bunny rabbit that comes in the farm.
I am.
It's a really solid poly bag, honestly. I've been waiting to see them at Walmart's.
Little gardener. He's got a pumpkin. He's got a pumpkin in here.
Matt,
I really like it. What? Yes, Brad?
You said you wanted to talk about something before we moved
Oh
on.
no! Yes. So I was wondering, you got the Bricklink Designer Program castle.
Yes.
Is that the only one that you have? Do any of us have any other ones of those?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one at this point, and that's because there's only been that one that's interests me. There was technically a medieval windmill type thing, but it was absolute garbage. Sorry to the person who designed it, but
you hit the button, didn't you?
But
God.
so yeah. Also, Zane, I'm pretty sure it changed cameras, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't hear you either.
I know. I gotta zoom in.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I think that I'm the only one. I was gonna buy one a while back, but yeah.
Okay, the reason I ask is because for me personally, and I want to see what your opinions are, just really, really quick, speed round here. To me, I think they're really cool sets, but the problem that I have with them is they're almost too mock like for me. Like I would rather like have a Lego designed Lego set rather than a mock built and designed by another Lego fan to display on my shelf. I don't know if that's weird to put into words or not, but what do you guys think of that?
Interesting.
It's like the in between from buying instructions from a mock builder and a Lego set. It's like the Bricklink set.
I mean, unlike other ones, usually like this is like actually has a box that comes in and there's sticker I guess like you can have that in other ones, but like these parts came from Lego directly too,
right?
Bricklink's owned by Lego now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. So technically, it is a Lego set, right?
Yeah.
No, it is, but it was. So when Lego,
I mean, it's got the Lego logo on it.
When Lego chooses ideas sets, they often will redesign it partially to make it fit more or less something that was designed by one of their own employees. But with the Bricklink designer program, they're just choosing the sets that they like off the top of what wasn't chosen.
Yeah.
And they don't really alter them very much.
I know what you mean.
As someone who posts, if I were to post on ideas, I would like that better if they kept my original design.
Well, I mean, even if they kept the original design and then package that in their normal packaging incentive, I think that'd be better. But I feel like they do it for manufacturing purposes because you might use certain parts that are a little bit more difficult. And so they go back and rework things that might make it easier, cheaper, and then they'll send it out that
durable.
More durable. Yeah. So what parts that they have access to that you might not. So keeping it exactly the same sometimes might not be for the best, but I do get what you're saying. You're like, if I put my heart and soul in this and I created it, let's keep it what I made. It's like taking the Mona Lisa. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's a piece of art, but you're gonna tweak it just a little bit because you want something else a little different, or it might be cheaper to use this paint. You don't do that. I get that, right, Ethan? Like that's what you're saying.
Yeah. I almost agree with that. I don't know. To me, it's like every idea set feels like that. They feel less like a set and more like a mock. And at times, like I enjoy the blacksmith, but there's other ones I've thought like that's cool, but at the same time, it's just like that's what it feels more like. This one feels like the medieval blacksmith to me. Like it feels like how like that. And honestly, like the only reason it's just such a cool set. It's a well-designed castle, and I really can't like hate on it at all. But yeah, no, I do. I get where you're coming from, but I also think like it still feels like a Lego set to me. Like it comes in bags, I'm pretty sure too. So like,
yeah, it does. It does.
If it was coming in Ziploc bags or whatever and didn't feel like a Lego set, then
like the mini castle from Walmart.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that almost felt that felt weird. But like, still, it's cool.
With
like
I
had actually
card inside that says to contact so and so if the parts are messed up.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool actually. I like it. So, but I was told, I was told that's how the old Toys R Us sets were too. So
okay. I don't know. For me, it's just like I would rather buy a Lego set than someone else's mock. But that's also just me as a fan.
Yeah.
And I was just curious as to what you guys thought. Okay.
For me, I would just build my own castle. And I guess use that as inspiration, I guess.
Right.
Inspiration.
I don't know. My other hard part too is sometimes like, because this is technically a Forceman set, but it's also technically not. Because this is actually, they took 3 Forceman sets and improved them and then built them into this one castle.
Wow.
And so to me, that's super cool. But at the same time, I'm like, it's not an act. Yeah, I get what yeah, it's a more of a mock. Like, and technically it's from Bricklink, not Lego. So, but at the same time, I don't know. It's cool. I still really like this set and I can't wait to build it. So, and it's very rare. So that makes it cool for my collection.
Makes it more interesting. Yeah. To collect, especially. I know a lot of people who would like love to collect all the Bricklink design program.
It's going to go right there.
There's so much. There's so many different ones. Well, speaking of new Lego sets, we
make me want to throw up.
2 big ones that came out this week and a cool GWP. So let's hop into it, if I could pull it up, with the news.
And now for breaking news.
P.S. Before we get started in this, I recently purchased this thing called a Stream Deck. So when we do go live,
that's helpful.
I can hit the button so we're no longer like Let me look for that. Scrolling.
Oh.
Starting.
We'll have to talk about that afterwards. All right. Keep going.
Anywho, big drop this week. I mean, it was
Talk about
finally
things that
revealed.
feel like a mock.
Well,
It does.
I don't
It
know. I don't know about that.
looks identical to the mock that it was kind of based around. Identical.
Okay, a lot of people are saying this, and I don't think that's true at all. Like, this is based on the Razor Crest. This has been in production for a long time now.
Yeah.
Of course, somebody's going to make a mock as soon as something comes out, and the mock is always going to look better than any Lego set because, just as I said, Lego is looking to make something more durable and something that anybody can really build rather than a mock, which is very fragile and built using
Not all the time.
a lot of detail. Usually,
I mean, I really like it. There's only one thing I don't like about it, and that's just the price. But honestly, from the videos I've watched about it and seen like the whole interior, the storage compartments, I know I'm talking a lot into this, but I genuinely really like this. I'm just curious to see how sturdy it actually is because like where the engine are, like those lift off to get to the interior.
What's the wingspan of this?
Oh, I don't know. I can look it up really quick, right?
Because I was gonna say, like the gunship takes up a lot of room.
If you need a wall mount for the gunship, I got one.
43,
But-
or
but-
23.3 meters. No, that's the actual
length.
size of the ship.
So Zango, quick question: Will the wall mount handle this?
Honestly, it might. It depends on how that.
You might have to
stand
get two
holds
of
it.
them. Honestly,
I might have
This
to make a
looks
custom one.
really heavy.
yeah, I do. I
Does
agree.
look-
Okay, for the record, I actually do really like this set. It feels like the Razor Crest to me, and kind of like the not Razor. AT-AT, where I enjoyed the AT-AT because I could put figures in it, I could fill it up,
Yeah.
that type of thing. That's what I like about the set. It is a very solid set. It looks good. The figures are amazing. I love how you get the blurg.
Blurg.
The blur.
Blurred.
My biggest problem is the Mandalorian figure. I like the arm printing, but they just change up the helmet, please. We've actually had the actual helmet from this. I don't know. The helmet.
No, the helmet is different. What are you talking
Yeah, it's
about?
different. It's painted a little bit different. It's a little
The
darker.
helmet-
Yeah,
The
but
helmet has the
it's-
actual markings going up the forehead, and it has a little
Okay, but this is my
thing
thing.
at the end.
The helmet that he wears, he doesn't get a new helmet at all. He has the same silver helmet throughout the whole show. But for some reason, they always make it darker before his Beskar armor. And that's not.
If you look at my brother made a prop of the Mandalorian, and he looked at some scenes, and in the show making it, there's literally a dull version and a shiny version.
Yeah.
Because of different prop. There's so many different helmets.
That's like
making
Kylo
the
Ren's
show.
mask too. Kylo Ren's helmet throughout all three movies, they changed like the breathing section on it. Like the very first one is this big, and then after that it's much smaller. They just do
So,
that throughout
yeah.
production on things.
Okay. Well, I guess the figure isn't that. I do like how they did arm printing figure, but still.
Yeah.
And being that Lego announced when the C-3PO that came with the land speeder, when that figure was released, and they said that this is going to be particular to the land speeder, and that going forward, UCS figures will be exclusive to UCS sets. I doubt that we will get this figure again in any other
No.
set. So
They
I
make
would
that
say
thing
this will
after the-
remain exclusive.
After
Right.
the gunship,
Yes.
I'm guessing because of the
We've talked about
controversy around that. But
We've talked about this. Yeah. Ethan, I like your blurg better. Honestly.
Oh, you do? Okay. Mine's more cartoony. I think it would look better with those eyes. But I also like
Yeah.
the cartoony look.
but yours is wider
really-
and kind of.
I was hoping we were gonna get an actual molded blurg. Honestly,
Oh, that
I was
would be
hoping we get a set, like a small set with it. My biggest problem is that the figures are exclusive to this set, honestly, because there's like the quill. No. But the quill, like everyone wants that figure. He was a big part of the first season Mandalorian, and that's one of the figures they throw. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Okay, it's but
he
like
was only in the first season, and it's a $600 set. There has to be some exclusivity to it in order for you to want to get it.
but still, it just. I mean,
Granted, and Zane, I hear you about the price. It's a lot for a set, but I also would make the argument that this is worth $550 to $600 because of how big it is, how many pieces come with it, the exclusivity of the figures, hopefully. The amount of
Hopefully.
interior space, like Brad was saying. I'm a big fan of like figure scale things, and this I don't think it's necessarily figure scale, but it's close. I also love sets like the AT-AT, Slave
Hold up.
One, Millennium Falcon that you can fit figures inside.
Yeah.
I'm sure you also love those stickers right there.
Don't talk to me about that.
For a second, I thought even they were trying to make stuff a little more silver by putting more stickers on it, but okay, it's just how the picture was taken. Okay.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was just
Lighting.
like, hold up, did they just like sticker the whole outside of this? Because that would
No.
At
I
that
also
point, get
just
aluminum foil, put Lego logo on it.
I love how accurate it looks to the real Razor Crest and how
Yeah.
much space there is on the inside. My only main critique is the fact that the landing gears don't come off. Like they're mounted.
So it's permanent.
there. Yeah, I
You
don't
can't
like
like,
that.
yeah.
And then also, I saw a lot of people complaining about this. So you get the jetpack and the helmet for Boba Fett with this set because after season 2, episode 1, when he meets Cobb Vanth, he takes that from him. Well,
Yeah.
in the marketing video, for some reason, they made it the actual color that Boba Fett's armor was painted to be after he gets it back.
Yep.
Why they made it in the marketing video and it's completely inaccurate to the set, I have no idea.
also this whole set is based off of like the first few episodes of The Mandalorian.
episode 1,
and-
literally.
Well, no, because I guess because did the blurg show up in episode 1? I can't remember.
Yes. That's
Okay.
when he learns to ride it.
Okay, so yeah, literally, I like the blurgs, they show it going in, but like, who cares? Like but still, everything is based off the first episode of the show, and yet they have Boba Fett's gear. Okay, honestly, my biggest gripe, and I don't know if they missed the hype of the Razor Crest with it being destroyed in the second season. That is my biggest thing. It's like, okay, is this too late? Are you doing this too late? Because unless you're getting another Razor Crest, I mean, people like it. People think it's cool, and people want the ship still. But even so, people stopped buying a lot of that other Razor Crest because they didn't want it. The second is $600 price range. And third is that this is the fifth $600 set, like over $300 set that is coming out in October. Or no, so let's see. There's just so many sets in October, and all these other places. And of course, we still don't even know what's going to be in the Black Friday release, which is probably going to be that big Marvel set, whatever it is. So we're getting like 12 sets in the span of 3-4 months. That's over 600, over $200 to $300. Like, what? I don't know.
Yeah.
What upsets me too, and then we briefly talked about this last night offline.
Yeah.
You walk into a Lego store and you're a kid who wants to buy a Star Wars set, and you walk up, there are more $200 to $800 black box 18 plus sets that aren't for that 13 to 14-year-old kid who obviously can't afford it at that age. Maybe he can. Maybe he's lucky. Maybe he's blessed. I wasn't. But there are more sets to choose from there than just regular play sets. And I think that's kind of disgusting because it's just it feels like a big cash grab instead of having an exciting, let's get one big set a year and, be happy to have it.
I am fine with lots of big sets getting on the shelves, but we also got to have a good scale of smaller sets, which they're not like the large sets. It seems like they're putting all the money and parts into, where there's smaller sets. They aren't, it doesn't feel like.
I want to ask one question too.
Yes.
What does this picture and this picture, who are they marketing this towards? Look at that background. This is like a $1 million mansion. Like, we're back in the bunker.
Aesthetics.
We're in the bunker. Who's this
Also,
guy?
I have dimensions on it. I have the measurements on it.
Okay, go for it.
So in length, 28 inches. That's more than 2 feet long. Okay. Height is 9 inches high. and then width is 19.5 inches wide. So it's 2 feet long and almost 2 feet wide. I mean, it's a little less, but
Wait, 2 feet long. How tall is the AT? AT is about 2 feet high, right?
I don't remember.
I think it was because that was a big deal when I was trying to sell it when I worked for the Lego store. So this is as long as the AT-AT is high, and I think a little bit longer.
This set's gonna be like the Republic gunship.
Yeah, that's
Where
what I was
you
about to
put
say.
this is for your coffee
No.
table.
It really is. There's
you're
nowhere
gonna need a
else to
lot
put
of
it.
coffee table for your gunship, your Millennium Falcon.
The Razor Craft. I mean, that's not the roller coaster because who has room to put that anywhere?
Oh, that thing's
Like-
tall. That loop coaster.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, where?
Everybody,
Who's-
stay tuned for my Etsy store. Just stay tuned for my Etsy store.
I guess,
It's-
as someone who really likes Lego and would like to buy all of the things that they're putting out, but I don't have the space or the money, it's just frustrating and it's exhausting to keep up with. That's how I feel about it, at least.
What was the last big Star Wars set we got?
Define
AT-AT?
big.
Like over 200.
AT-AT.
So that was about
I think
6
AT-AT.
months ago.
No, I think
That's
we're
not
missing
bad.
something. No, we're not.
No.
I don't know. Cad Bane's Justifier comes close at a $170 price. I can't justify that, but
they count with the dioramas sets. Those are
Oh my god.
I guess I'm not even talking about just Star Wars. I'm talking about Lego as a
Yeah.
whole. It just seems like
No,
they're
sorry, I was
putting a
just
ton of
curious.
big
Yeah.
stuff out. But yeah, I think it is
No,
the
no.
AT-AT.
The
Yeah.
big stuff is for sure. Star Wars, I mean, this every 6 months. And look, I mean, the Star Wars fans aren't always going to buy the Marvel stuff, and the Marvel
Luke's
people aren't
land
gonna always
speeder.
buy
It was Luke's land speeder.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
Which is actually a good one. I enjoyed Luke's land speeder.
I don't know.
Apparel
We
is a
couldn't
fun
remember
build.
it. So
Yeah.
yeah, thank you, Moments of Magic.
Okay. Sorry,
But yeah.
just curious. All right, we
Anyways,
can move on.
we'll just show
I
of
think
hands.
it's a cool set. I think I would get this more than the Millennium Falcon probably.
Honestly, I agree.
Oh,
I agree.
really?
What?
Maybe.
Wow.
I don't know. I love the Mandalorian. I built the Mudhorn Den, so I was like, I like it.
You know
Would
what?
say that
I
the
see that. A
Razor
lot of people
Crest
are
is
like
just
that.
as iconic.
Well,
No,
So- okay,
no,
so-
no.
no.
This is just my preference.
No, I would say the Razor Crest is almost what like the Millennium Falcon is to you guys. Like, because
fan.
like, yeah, exactly. I mean, like, technically the Ghost is.
I wouldn't call myself a new fan. I've been
No, but like,
we're
okay,
just correcting
The
that.
kids out there.
you guys
Okay.
like Millennium Falcon has a huge impact on you, like,
I
especially
love
you,
the
Zane.
Millennium Falcon.
But like, I've never liked that ship. But
Yeah.
like the ship that Mandalorian always gets into, it's and basically every episode, even when it's being taken apart, like the first season and most of the second season, like you see it so much, like he lives in it. It's his house, and I've always had a huge like Mandalorian is what actually brought me back into Star Wars, and hopefully it will keep me in Star Wars if this new season is good.
Yeah.
Like this set to me is that like it is my Millennium Falcon. It is the set that is like
Of the
I would
Disney
get that
era.
over. Yeah.
Well, and it makes
Um,
sense. My older brother, for example, he's not a new Star Wars fan, but he's not as huge as I am. And he called me the other day, and he's like, "Dude, did you see Mandalorian season 3?" He's like, "I'm so excited for that." He's like, "I've been waiting for it. I've been hyped for it." And so I get that. I didn't realize, like, I know the Mandalorian's good. Like, I definitely enjoy it, and it's got a lot of fan base. But that's a whole nother perspective I didn't think about, Ethan. That like not necessarily just newer fans, but maybe people that have fallen out of it or don't have the same interest anymore. They kind of rekindled a lot of that.
I think
with
the reason why I like the
Mando.
Mandalorian so much was just the time. It was a time where it was like early stages of TikTok. It was
Yeah.
just the time. That's
Also,
why
I
liked it a
mean,
lot. I built a
memorable.
mock of it.
it's
so.
it's a Western. I've always loved Westerns, and it's basically just a Western. Also,
Space
it's got
Western.
it's just got a lot of good characters in it and stuff, and that people that show up, but it had a different feel than other Star Wars, and also it didn't have a stupid Skywalker in it, so I was very happy about that. Also,
just-
if you
Yeah,
think about
kid.
it, if you think
Season 2.
okay, the first season then though, if you think about it, a man in a metal suit walking around, he has a sword, kind of sounds like a knight to me, and that's my whole thing right there.
All right.
Does the
Zane,
side
are you-
hatch go up and down?
Oh yeah, I was gonna
Side
ask.
hatch?
That one.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it
You
looks
can
like it
also-
slides, kind of like the cantina little thing probably slides down and it folds up.
There's also a bed for him. I didn't put it in here. You have the hole inside that opens up. You have the front. You can also take that all out, like the whole cockpit out. And I think his bed is under there. There's an escape
Nice.
pod on top. Like there's a
It's actually
lot of
accurate.
play features with it, oddly, in a
That's
sense.
good.
I mean, that's I feel like all the new big sets like this, like even like the castle has a lot of play features, even though it's a big expensive. But I mean, I play with them, so
Now, this probably
Zane-
would be like with the Millennium Falcon. I probably would enjoy building the Millennium Falcon more than this because this is just
Right.
symmetrical, and that would get kind of boring.
I will say though, this is one giant gray box.
Yeah.
Welcome to Star Wars. I mean,
Mhm.
Yeah,
I would buy it at some point. Yes.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask
Ethan?
you for the last
I
5 minutes.
probably
You say
Brad?
won't?
I have a hard time spending my money on non-Lego Castle stuff, so
I
probably no. But if I work at the Lego store again and I can get this for half off, I would. But honest, it's kind of depends on what type of money I want to drop, and also whether or not this set is well, I guess whether or not Mandalorian season 3 is good, probably.
Oh, season 2 and like I don't have to like it ended the Mandalorian. You know, this is like a whole new season 3 is kind of a whole new thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Part of me is like, oh, that'd be cool, but I also know in like 2 weeks I won't care about it. So
Probably. This is my first time like literally taking a look at it. So
Goodness. I would love to get it, but I don't have the money or the space at the moment. So I hope that
Yep.
they don't put out a gift with purchase with it to try to get me in.
I'm happy with my playset. That's half
Yeah,
built because I
that's
took a lot of
awesome.
parts off.
Oh my
mine's
oh
up
my
there
gosh.
somewhere.
Moving on.
I mean, you aren't going to get this to complete the trifecta.
Well, I would need the Star Destroyer for that, and that's retiring at the end of the year. So that might honestly
You
be.
can
on
sell
my list of
you can sell
most fun.
Falcon.
Hmm.
All right, moving on.
Anyways, moving on. So we have the
This
Holiday
one.
Main Street, which is $100. Releases the same day, October 7th. What do you guys think? Does this fit in with the rest of the Winter Village sets?
I love it. As someone who built a lot of them last year and deep dived into them, it kind of reminds me of Hogsmeade a little bit. I will say that of that set. But I feel like this is a solid one. I like it because it kind of builds out your medieval village. That works on track actually compared to the Hogwarts Express, which is
Mhm.
great. It's great. I think it's a solid set. The minifigures look really cool. And the buildings are cool. Also, yeah, I don't know. I think it'll go really well with the rest of them. So
Zane, do you think this is worth $100?
Oh yeah, for $100. I mean, yeah, that's 3 different builds, a tree, a little station, train. Yep. I mean, quite a few figures for $100. Yeah, it seems like quite a bit. 1,500 pieces. Yeah.
Yeah. Compared to what is out now and looking at like modular buildings, I mean, I would say $100 is reasonable. Will I get it? I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks good. I like it.
I would have liked more room back here. There's a lot of little parts with it when you look at the
Yeah.
price per piece ratio, which is really good, but like they're all 1x1 plates and tiles and studs. I like it. I really like the trolley. I really like the fact that you can put it doesn't come with it, but you can put power up functions in there and make it light up and fit on a track. The track doesn't come with it either. But you see in the back where that blue light is, that's where the pack fits in there to make it work.
oh, nice. Because I have those parts from trains. So I might be able to do that.
Right. And for $100 to basically have
Right.
a starter train, I like it.
It doesn't come with track though, right?
No, you'd have to get that separately.
Oh, I got
unfortunately.
plenty of that.
If you need more, let me know.
Yeah.
Is this one that you guys would want to pick up?
No.
I have been collecting them since last year, so I probably should get this one. I need to go through and actually find the rest of mine after moving. But I think honestly, I'll probably pick this up, and I kind of want to do a cool. If my roommates will let me out in the area house, little winter landscape.
I think that you could also like if you don't have a winter village like set up yet. I think this is a good start to that.
Honestly, you could buy this in Hogsmeade and be pretty set.
I'd like to buy that and then like a train set and like have that go around my Christmas tree.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Ethan,
It's
You
a
like
cool
this?
set. I for a Christmas set, I really like it. I can say I have the gingerbread house, and I really enjoyed building that. It's probably just the time, but I mean, it was a good set. That I like it. Will I spend $100? I don't know, probably not, but I can appreciate the set.
I agree. It's not for me. I'd rather put $100 towards something else. But speaking of putting money towards other things, there is a cool gift with purchase coming out soon. I didn't honestly. I forgot about this until Brad mentioned it at the start of the show, and then I threw it in with the rest of this. But how much do you have to pay to get this? When does it come out, Brad? I think you already know this.
I heard 120 October 1st. That's what I heard, but also at the same time, we've been seeing 140, 150 for the GWPs across the board. So I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna say 120 October 1st. That's what I'm hearing like across everything.
I'm
I need
looking it
this.
up right now.
And a volleyball.
I know it,
But
that's what I thought.
It
If
doesn't
it had a
come with-
volleyball in it, it would be sold. Like, you know how many people would buy this if there was just a volleyball in it?
120 October 1st.
Matt, you don't get the
13.
reference, do you?
I do. No, I do. But the thing is, this isn't based on that, is it?
No.
It's not. No, not at all. I'm just saying
This
Castaway is the name of the movie, and like
Right.
that's literally how he gets off. Is like, I mean, literally Castaway. You throw a volleyball in there, Wilson, and it's a game changer. Instant.
I will say though, these GWPs for the contests that keep winning, I've heard there was better ones in the contests that were thrown in, and I keep surprised which ones they pick. I do like this one out of all of them. This one, if you have Barracuda Bay, this will go perfect with it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will say that.
Or the sailboat from 2
yeah.
years ago. Last
Or
year.
Is
CMF.
this a story? You know, so you had the sailboat first, and then that crashed, and now he's a castaway.
Wait a second.
And then you have the CMF with the hermit crab, and that's his twin brother on the other island.
Ah, yes.
the
The
beach
boat
bum.
split.
But
I
I
honestly-
really like this one.
I like it. I think it should have been based on the movie, but it's
I
all
think
right.
it should have been more pirate themed, honestly.
A little more piratey. Yeah, I can see that.
Like maybe there's like a pirate flag on the thing, you know, a couple, you know, a little bit of treasure. Maybe he has like a pirate sword. I don't know. To me,
Ooh.
it'd be cooler if it was like kind of pirate themed.
They should have made it Jack Sparrow on the island.
Cool.
You know, because he gets stranded.
Mhm.
I like
Twice.
the little hut though. It's cool.
I am like
I just-
82% that this is like a $3 part. This olive green,
How
and
did
that
you
has like
just have
4 of
that?
them.
I have a bunch of those, pretty sure.
I just don't think it's worth $120 to get for free.
Yeah,
It might be
that's
the
good.
all.
Is
It might be the tan
anything
one.
worth $120 for free? No, but we keep still buying this stuff because at least it's cooler than some of the sets that are coming out, in my opinion.
I keep.
True.
My
I think
palm
you'll be able
leaves
to
right
buy
next to
this.
me.
I think you'll be able to buy this for like $30 after it comes out.
That's
though.
true.
That's my
Probably.
theory.
Probably.
But if I can spend a couple extra bucks on something I want to get this,
right. If you're gonna buy
Uh,
something anyways, it's
Not
not
if
a
those
bad
olive green.
option.
Not if those olive green palm
Um,
branches are $3 a piece.
What are
Did
you
we
saying?
mention
You're
when
gonna
the
go
Razor
out
Crest is coming out?
October 7th.
Okay.
no, wait, what?
Razor Crest is coming out October 7th.
Yes,
October 7th.
Same with the Village.
yes.
Okay.
Same
Black Panther office set.
October
all the Black-
1st
Yeah,
for Black Panther. We're not talking about that. Not again.
I know. I'm just saying, like that's like the stuff that's coming out. There's
I
quite a
know,
lot.
yeah.
Coming out first.
So Ethan, are you saying you're gonna spend $120 to get this?
Oh no.
All right. Anyways, that was the news. We
no.
spent a lot of time doing that. I probably didn't need to, but there was a lot to talk about in terms of the big sets. And yeah, let's move on. Ethan, if people don't want to go spend all their money in the world for big Lego sets, what can they do on their own?
Well, you know, like those olive green palm leaves, you know, I really am interested in parts. So that is why I want to, you know, we're gonna take a look at some mocks. You know, mocks are just super cool, and
Going on a little journey here, are we?
yeah.
There was a lot of jabberjaw in there.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
oh
a
yeah.
li-
There's a
I was a
little
little concerned. Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
that little board. We need it.
Yes.
Okay, so with Maki Time, I decided to do something a little different. So instead of y'all just saying, "Oh, I found it," I created a little grid, and y'all have to tell me the letter and the number. So, for instance,
Oh,
if
good
it's
Lord.
let's
I'm
just
gonna
say
beat you
top
all.
left, you have to say A1. So
What is this,
Playing
bingo?
yeah,
I was gonna say battleship, but okay.
Yeah. this is bingo Maki time. Okay,
Oh,
are
my
you all ready?
goodness.
Yes.
Ready.
Find the piece. It is a clock.
G4.
Oh, I don't. You know,
You sunk my
there's
battleship.
There's not that many grids in this. I'm sorry.
C2.
Yep,
yeah.
you got it, Zane.
I was trying to match it up. I found it, and I.
That's okay. It's okay. I'll let you.
But yeah, C2 is correct. Ding.
Ding.
Find the piece. This is a white beard, just a regular beard. Another white piece. But yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
I don't know.
4B. B4.
Wow.
I said
Whoever said
4B.
B4.
Will you take 4B?
B4.
I'm sorry. No, I accept 4B, Mr. Mellish.
Oh my goodness.
But yes,
Wow. Y'all got
That's a
that
cool
so
looking mug.
fast.
yeah. So Matt's got one. Zane's got one. Will Brad
Sorry,
get the
Brad.
next? We'll see. Find the piece.
Shoot, I remember.
Are you ready?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, let's try to figure this out.
2B.
Oh no, where is
Yep.
it? Oh my
Matt got it.
goodness.
2B.
Is it behind the little vehicle there?
Yeah.
Wow. Matt's doing so good this time.
Yeah, Matt's on a roll. Well, this is a super cool mock. A lot of cool things inside of it. Like I
Why
really
does
like
this
that
feel
rug.
Christmas themed to me?
It's snowy outside.
Snowing outside.
Yeah.
It's snow in the windows.
Wow, that is. I'm looking at the floor, and I just
Mhm.
realized how impressive this actually
Yeah,
is.
that's masonry
Falling good.
bricks on the
Oh,
Wait,
it's
is it
masonry bricks.
No,
Oh,
it's
masonry
masonry.
bricks. You're right.
It
But
looks
also,
hardwood
like,
floors.
I know, like part of the like rug is like
Mhm.
passed
They
away.
lifted it up.
It's cool.
It's really cool.
I like it.
And then all the clutter. It's super easy to like, think of this mock of a nice clean room. But then he's like, you know what? Let's add some clutter. And he messed it up. But I really am glad that he did that because I love all the. It's not just a messy clutter. It's like a perfect clutter that it's. I would believe that there's a kid in here or my room.
Yeah, kids' room.
But but the lamp's pretty cool. I really like the walls with the medium. No, not medium azure, but the other blue.
Medium nougat.
No.
Oh,
I don't even think there's medium nougat in here.
Oh, I like the clock.
It's
Everybody
in
knows
the, it's in the
clock.
floor medium nougat.
Okay, the floor is medium nougat.
Proven wrong.
Oh, I knew it was there.
Just
This
saying
is so
colors
cool.
now.
But this is a really cool mock. Even like the pencil box, like with all the little bars and
Yeah.
all that. It's a pretty
Yeah,
I
cool
really
mock.
like it.
I like that. I like it a lot.
But this
That's
is
really nice.
this is by Lego by Jalix. Go check him out. He's got some
Oh.
cool stuff. I like the little
Jalix.
clock with the weird hands like that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's got both.
That is-
hands.
yeah, I like that. But yeah, this is the next mock.
Oh,
Find the piece.
Oh
2B.
no.
Forgot what
B-
the piece was. Oh, the glass.
3B. I think who got it, Zane or Matt?
I'll give it to Zane.
I did.
Okay,
I think-
Zane.
Oh,
I'm not
oh,
gonna
you'll
lie,
give it
you
to me
changed
next time.
slides and I forgot what the piece was.
I said, "Oh no, B3," and then Matt's like, "3B."
How many droid heads are there?
How many?
B4.
That's not a great thing.
Hey, bonus points if y'all can guess both. It's in 2 spots. So
Oh.
if you can get that,
And the number.
where
And
they
the
are.
number.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
10,
2B, there's
B. 2B.
No,
think
wait,
Matt
wait,
got
wait.
it.
No,
no, there's only 5.
yeah, there's only 5.
You're Oh.
right. And 2B.
5 and 2B, and I said 2B first.
I'm pretty.
There's 5 and 2B and
No,
5
because
and
the
4B.
the let's see,
The ones
left
on
hand
the
is the
right-
droid heads, and the right hand is 4 bananas, and a minifigure hand.
Are they 4 bananas?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
bananas.
those are bananas.
Those are
Oh.
bananas.
They're
They look like bananas.
That's
No, I think
weird.
they're droid heads. I really do. There's no way. There's no bananas that color.
I
That's what I thought,
I
too.
think I counted 9 droid heads and 1 banana.
No, those are droid heads. I know, sorry, banana. Those are bananas.
Those
No,
are
those
yeah.
are
There's no hinge point at the top.
Oh, okay.
There's no eyes.
Yep. There's only 5
Ethan-
droid heads. Ethan, we corrected you on your own game like
Yeah,
they do for
yeah.
me every time.
Who do I give that to?
I'd say it's
Me.
a
Brad.
team effort.
Brad.
Team
It
effort.
goes to
Okay.
Brad.
I said 2B.
It goes to Brad.
Okay.
Even I say it goes to Brad.
Okay. Find the piece, the globe piece. We looked at that a lot, and you're like, where is that gold?
I don't even remember where.
I don't know.
2C.
It's-
Oh yeah.
2C.
Zane, you found it. Why didn't you say it?
I'm giving you a chance, buddy. You never win.
Oh, I don't want a pity win.
anything. Hey, if a pity win's the only win you get, you gotta take it.
Oh, I'd quit. I
But
like
this mock's pretty cool. I do really like this mock.
Have you guys
It
ever
is
seen
really
this movie?
cool.
Do you know what this is from?
No.
This is from,
No.
oh my good lord. Okay. This is from a movie. It's a Disney movie. It's called Sword in the Stone.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh,
that movie. I see that.
You know, he brings all the little books out. He's trying to pack his things. He's leaving. You know, he's tired of being in the tower that like sways in the wind and everything. Okay.
I don't remember
Merlin.
that scene. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I do know what scene you're talking about. I will say it
Whoa.
does kind of look like at the angle for the last shot, his pants were down on the
That's
floor.
what I thought. But this is a really cool mock. I like it.
Yeah.
This is a different angle. This is more of what you'd see at like a convention, like that down angle.
Mm.
But this is
I really
I like the
appreciate
wood.
the flooring. Yeah. How it's
Mhm.
splitting and the nails and everything in it. That's beautiful.
yeah. That's Stens by Lego. Pretty cool.
We like
got some cool
Stens by
stuff.
Lego.
Yeah. I really like the bag, how it's like kind of has that illusion of the things flying because he's a wizard. But yeah,
Merlin.
There's-
His name's Merlin.
Merlin. But you can see a close up.
Cool.
The
like it.
the head. It's pretty cool. This is medium azure, but that is Maki time. I only did 2 this week. But I hope you guys enjoyed the new
I love that.
look.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought there was a third one, so I was gonna do it when Matt was gonna yell at the thing. I was gonna mute his mic.
He's ready to shut it down.
I can read. There is a third one, but I read your mind, so I just shut it down quick.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, guys. I guess we're going on to the final segment of today, guys. It is time
It
to
is
get
time.
angry.
That's so
There's a
long.
clear difference between sadness and anger.
To
No,
me,
well, there's a reason I said we're about to get angry. 'Cause, Matt, you're about to get angry because I'm about to flip you the bird.
as long as this is not a
the Angry Bird.
Let's go. Actually, there may have been a trailer for this. I don't know, but we're going in, guys. So today we're gonna be talking about the Lego Angry Birds theme. It's based off the Lego movie. Sorry, not it's based off of
Based on the Lego
Angry
movie?
Birds. It's based off of
the
it's
Angry
based
Birds
off
movie.
thank you. I can't.
Yes, they have
Based
Angry Birds
on
1,
the-
Angry Birds 2.
I actually.
Star Wars Angry Birds and so many different types of Angry Birds.
Zane, did you
Yeah.
play Angry Birds as a kid? Or were you too
I
old
did
for that?
as a kid. I played it as an adult. I mean, I can't. I traveled around the country playing Angry Birds. Yeah, I did.
So, guys, Angry Birds came out in 2016 and went until about 2017. So, yeah, they were around for a bit. There were
year.
6 sets in total. Okay, just wait to ruin it. Okay. I mean, a year at this point. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's still a pretty decent long time if you think
Yeah, I
about
know
it.
what you
So, all right. So there were 6 sets in total. Let's get
December
right
wave.
into it.
And
So
uploaded
the
to
first one
January.
here is Piggy Car Escape. And this one was for 13 US dollars. Yes.
Has anybody seen these movies?
I've seen the
No.
first one.
Okay,
I
was gonna
hated
say-
myself one night. So
I was about to say, do you want me to tell you the backstory behind these sets and tell you if they're accurate or not, like we did before with like trolls?
Please, because you're the
Okay.
only one who's knowledgeable about it.
The pigs come to Bird Island and they want to steal the eggs because they want to eat the eggs. There's Pig Island, there's Bird Island. Birds can't fly anymore, so they had no idea that pigs existed. So right there, you see the 3 eggs that are on this thing. They're trying to ransack the place of eggs at the moment, while everyone's at a big concert. So continue.
Was this car in the movie?
Yes,
I don't remember. I may have been.
there was a ton of cars. There was tons of vehicles.
Did the birds have hands?
Yes.
Oh,
They use
Yeah.
their feathers like fingers. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's a catapult. This is actually from the movie. So they're catapulting themselves into the pigs city, and there's these biplanes, quote unquote, that the Angry Birds use. That
And they use their feet. They pedal. They have to pedal a biplane. The only thing I don't like, I guess it might be the only way they have to do it with Lego, is the catapult. The catapult is actually like a slingshot in the movie, obviously.
yeah, there's a cheaper version. I think this is the cheaper version of it. There's a crazier one. And then there's the last one here was called Piggy Plane Attack.
Yeah.
And that went for $20. This one is Bird Island Egg Heist. And this one went for 30. And this was also in the movie.
I just don't think those two actually go together. I mean,
No.
like
It's
so.
like
The
Yoda's
bird,
hut.
well, it's where they
No.
go for therapy because he's angry.
Yeah.
Meditation, the whole 9. But like, go ahead, Brad. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say just all the main characters have to go to therapy. So they go to this woman here, and she does therapy with them.
Yep, anger management kind of stuff. Gets all crazy. What?
Doesn't it look like Yoda's hut?
It does.
It does.
It definitely does. I just feel like I feel like the vehicles should be together or their own thing, and this hut should have like a full round by itself because those two scenarios didn't happen together.
Conflict. They need
care about.
conflict in the set.
Yeah,
Zane.
so that's kind of where I'm going from. At least I
Okay.
see it as like. I mean, I totally agree with you, Zane. These sets are, but basically, it's like every theme where they always have to have a bad guy and good guy in every set because that way,
Yeah,
if
that
only
makes
a
sense.
kid buys one of them, So,
It makes sense.
all right, this next one here is Pig City Teardown, which goes for 40, and yeah,
It's got flex tube.
I have a big question. You know how in the Angry Birds games you fling the bird and it destroys the pigs? Is that the idea with this? Like, is this a play feature that you're trying to get the pigs?
That's what it looks like in this one, because you see the ball drops, knocks the TNT over, like in their place close to the end of the movie where they're actually slingshotting themselves like the game. They're actually knocking buildings over like the game, and I feel like this is their best representation
so
this
far.
This is one theme that I really want to see a commercial for. Like, just flick the.
You keep talking, I'll search it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Do you want to quickly search that up for me?
I got
I
you.
knocked it down the little piggies, and they just go flying.
Well, I think also the point was they were trying to make it so like you have the slingshot things in a lot of these, so you could do that. But yeah, it's not great. All right, there's this set here too, which this is Piggy Pirate Ship. This is how the piggies get to the island.
Those cloth pieces.
$60. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's plastic.
Oh, are they plastic? Well, still plastic.
$60?
That's a lot.
$60.
Was 620 pieces.
Why does this remind me of Mario?
Yeah.
It's that
In, like, a
similar
weird
play
way.
vibe.
Also, I just realized there's wheels on the bottom.
Oh, that completely makes up for the $60.
No, I just was.
They're really
It
small.
looks like there's a
too.
lot of play features in this too. I don't know. It's so
Honestly, the parts aren't horrible.
no.
Okay,
Got gears,
let's
got nets.
let's be honest. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say the pirate ship from the Lego movie, like a small down version, like just the
That's it.
ridiculousness of it.
That set is really good. This
No.
one is not, but this is like a
Exactly.
really bad version of it. Yeah, I can see it. Same shape.
Let's be honest. This had that exclusive big black bird. Everybody wanted this one.
Bomb bird.
Yeah.
Okay, but to be fair, this is not for us.
His name's Bomb.
It's very important to Zane.
Maybe this is for us. I don't know.
My only attachment to this theme was at Second and Charles, which is a place that I used to get Lego for $1 an ounce, and they had a lot of these stuff, and I grabbed like their figures were just in their bulk, so I grabbed a lot of their figures for $1 an ounce. So
Pretty good. All right, and then there's this one for 90, which had 859 pieces. This is King Pig's Castle. So this is
your territory, Brad.
I expect this just in the collection.
Castle.
No.
Lego castle.
Actual Lego castle. This, on the other hand, is just. I mean, so Zane, there you go. There's the slingshot that they made into a catapult launcher too.
Let's all pitch in and buy this for Brad.
Yeah.
Wait.
Merry
I'm gonna
Christmas.
look up right now on Bricklink how much this is going for.
It's got
I
it's
swear
got
it's
castle
probably
parts
down.
on it. Like those are parts
It
that you would
does?
use for a castle.
Is this the last
Like
set? Brad?
slides,
Yes.
like
I have
slides and
animations.
the queen.
Yeah, pull that up.
So it's
That's
more than
cool.
just commercials, actual animations.
Oh.
You ready for this? This one's
Yeah.
20 seconds. Oh, there you go, Ethan. Oh, that's how you do it. You fling it. Oh, you dropped
Oh,
it.
no.
He fell. Okay, one more time. Launch. Oh, he hit.
Oh.
Into the TNT.
Does it
Bam.
blow up just like
Wow. That's like a TikTok video. It's all over the place.
How many of them are there?
There's a lot. Let's skip these. Look, they're stealing stuff. Is this the castle?
Yeah,
Oh, there's the bird. There's the plane.
it's a mixture of stuff.
This is what Ethan wanted.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, heartbreaking.
I like that boulder.
Oh,
That's a nice boy.
oh.
I need to get a mustache like that. Can you imagine? Oh.
Let's watch this whole thing.
It's a...
Oh, look at that! He's got that stud scooter.
Arr.
Oh no. Interior.
Is that all it can do? Is that one panel lifts up?
This video is created by the LEGO Group and Disney.
I guess
That's the
That's
big
it.
play feature. You said, look, that looks like it's jam packed with play features. All that you can do is lift up the main panel.
Wait. I feel like though there has to be a Lego Angry Birds commercial. One second. I'm-
Oh,
Wait.
my goodness.
Switch and save 600.
So
Oh
I
my
think you guys
goodness.
need to switch and save. I have the actual commercial right here. Here's one of the
From
commercials.
Lego, the Angry Birds movie. The pigs are up to no good. They build the Piggy chute and head off to Piggy Island.
The piggy shoot.
But the Angry Birds have caught up and they want
That's
their
a lot of
eggs back.
pigs.
Ready? Launch!
Ready?
Oh, the castle.
You can smash the pigs, smash the castle, and get the eggs back.
Woo!
Yeah, Red, great job. The new play sets are all sold separate. You can find cool product play challenges online. Ask parents wish for it.
Imagine how many birds were lost from little kids just boom, and the bird just goes flying.
Okay, so this is cringy though. I feel like there's other aspects of this we have to look at because otherwise, yeah, we're losing faith. We're losing faith here.
There's so much.
I
So
like
much.
it more after watching those.
It needed
Genuinely.
some sort of explanation.
You should have
those
watched
were
all
really
1 minute
fun.
of those videos. There was a lot
Those
of
were
them.
really fun. It's the same music in every single commercial.
Can you tell? Okay, so I heard something where when a company knows that something's going to do bad, they market it more. Whereas something's about to do worse, they market it less. I mean, like when they know something's going to do good, they're going to market less. So I feel like the reason there's so much stuff out there.
Well, okay. To be fair, we had to look up those videos to fully understand how the sets are intended to be played with. That is not a good sign. Can we just use that music for the background of our videos?
That That needs to be an intro segment.
Guys, that castle goes for 100. The cheapest in the US is $100.
Man.
They should have been in a whatnot mystery box.
The most expensive is 170 for that castle in the US.
Sealed?
Yeah.
I want it. I want these so bad now.
Okay, so for the record, I do know one of my best friends, his younger brother, actually has all of these sets. And it was kind of cool to see them all there. I'm personally not a fan of them. But okay, let's look at the sets again. Let's try to
critique them professionally.
Yes. Okay, so part usage, like, okay, so movie-wise, they are more based off the movies. They do feel taken out of the movies. I mean, like, Zane, you would agree with me on that, right?
That they're actually taken from the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very accurate to the films. Yep.
The boat,
So-
even the boat in the castle.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. I think smaller, but yeah, it's
play
it's-
size.
yeah. Figures wise, technically you do get all the main characters and they are kind of spread out throughout the sets, which is, I mean, you get the Angry Bird, it looks like with all of them, but usually, except for this one, you do get a chance to like get the other ones in these sets
These
too.
have different faces though. That one looks the same. That one's
That's the unique mold.
surprised.
Yeah.
That one's
Or
similar.
unique
That's
print.
similar.
It looks like the same print though, which
Except for the one.
Yeah.
I will say at least they aren't brick built.
True. True.
I want that pig nose 2x2 circular tile.
You probably get it. Probably can get it. Is there anything unique about these pieces that we see of this? I just see
These
usage
feel
of old
like
pieces.
these feel like the trolls and like those kinds of sets. Like,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
slides. Like these are heavily meant for a certain audience, and you can tell.
Well, yeah, it's Angry Birds from the movie. I mean, this is
Look,
a
I'm the
G-rated
biggest
movie.
Angry Birds fan. I need a brick built Angry Birds display.
Ethan, I think the mockability is quite significant with these because you
yeah.
can actually build your own courses to launch the
Mhm.
birds and get rid of all the pigs. What do you think?
It did
That's
sound
my
like they
next
had.
challenge. Make an Angry Birds course.
Well,
I
you
spent
can.
10 minutes building something out of Lego.
There
They
is a
did
lot.
say-
Go ahead, Brad. Sorry.
Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
I should say that there's a lot that they didn't include. Like, for example, the pirate ship, when it does get to Bird Island, that front boulder is its anchor, drops it through the Angry Bird's house, and then that's why he hates the birds so much. Because
So
they
you're saying there
ruined his
needs to be-
house.
We need to bring back Angry Birds so they can.
Yeah,
create
we
more
need-
sets.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Second
Okay.
movie. I mean,
Hashtag
Yeah.
bring back the bird.
Yeah.
Hashtag flip the bird.
what was I gonna say?
Comes with a brick separator.
Chat, help us out here, please. What do you think of these? Comment, let us know. We're kind of at a loss here, I think. Like we're on our last
I
brain
will say, I
cell.
think these were better than the troll sets.
I'd
I'm
say
not
so.
saying that by much, but I am saying these were better than the troll sets, in my opinion. I feel
Yeah,
like
as
there's
a
more.
big- as a big fan of both franchises, Trolls versus Angry Birds Lego sets. Go.
Angry Birds.
There's way
Whoa.
more substance. I feel like.
Yeah, like I get happy when I see this. I mean, I know it's not my favorite, but like it makes me laugh. It makes me
I mean,
chuckle. There's a lot of playability with it. It makes me laugh because they're very accurate. You know?
There's
I'm
some
not
parts
saying I'd
on
go
these
out
that are actually pretty good.
Yeah. I'm not saying I go buy this immediately or ever, but like this, like out of these set, like this hut isn't bad, honestly. Like, yeah, the cool at the back of it was there, but it's not half bad compared to like the troll set. I feel like these, you know what it is? I realized that. I think like we always talked about how the troll sets never felt complete, and same thing with like, you know, stuff like elves. I feel like these are pretty complete.
Yeah.
Like each set makes sense. Like you
Yeah.
see that and you're like, all right, he's gonna launch into the plane and try to take down the plane. All right. That's the only one right there that makes no sense to me. That's the only
problem
one.
the problem with Trolls was we got sets from the second movie. We need to bring back Trolls so they can create sets about the first movie.
Oh, true. That's true.
My
That's
my
troll.
question to you guys is this.
Ooh.
Does Lego as a building toy lend itself well to an Angry Birds theme? You know, of all the different things that they could make sets with, why was it Angry Birds?
Because there's tons of playability. Like
Well-
it's just like old castle. Like for example, launching things, trap doors, all kinds of. It has that playability that Angry Birds needs as a game and a movie that Lego can offer that other playthings might not. Like Tyson or what am I thinking of? Whatever, Hasbro, anything like that. Like they might not be able to create a set or a toy that's cheap enough to be fun at the same time. Whereas this is, you can destroy it, you can build it, you can launch into it. I think it best represents the idea.
I was gonna say, I had these Angry Bird toy my sister got me. It's basically like there was a slingshot and like kind of special blocks, and you got these cards to kind of like design your own thing. The one nice thing about this being Lego is you could make it. I don't know how good the launcher is, and saying that, like, I don't know how easily that will knock stuff over, but you could make your own levels. Like you could make special blocks so that they can be knocked over when you hit them with the Angry Bird. I think that's where Lego adds itself well, because it's very easy to make something that could topple when it just gets hit. So I think in that sense,
Like
Lego was a great toy choice, but
I agree. That's why I brought it up. Honestly, I wanted to see if you guys would say the same thing. I completely agree with what you just said.
I'm guessing the movie came out at about this time, like 2017.
Yeah,
it's like exactly when it came out.
Okay.
Which was
it was before
really
it was
late to the hype of Angry Birds.
Yeah.
I thought.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
But
yeah.
with, I'm sure Minecraft was starting to do well at this point, so they're thinking of another app that did well.
The game.
I also think it's like they've just kind of always, like, these Disney movies, you know, try to work with Lego, and it's never worked well. I feel like I don't feel like Trolls and those other ones.
This isn't Disney, is it? What is this?
No.
Pixar? No, what?
Warner Brothers?
DreamWorks.
Oh wait, was it the same one as Minions?
It'd be DreamWorks.
Illumination. I thought it was DreamWorks.
Agreed.
Side comment. This is really, while you're looking this up, this is really off topic, but look at the ILM documentary on Disney Plus. It talks about Pixar and how they made the first computer, like, because there was George Lucas made ILM as a computer graphics company, and like animation, stop motion, that sort of thing, for creating effects for movies. But he also wanted to create like CGI effects, and he helped create the Pixar computer, which he then sold to Steve Jobs. It's a really good documentary. Just want to throw it out there. We're talking about animation. Anyways.
Animation.
Do we know who?
Columbia Picture Rovia Animation.
Oh, okay.
Production
No
company Sony Pictures Animation.
Sony.
Yeah, I'm seeing some Sony in there.
Sony would be the one.
Yeah, and I feel like Lego has tried to work with things like that. I'm guessing like the company came to them and was like, you know, hey, can you market us, you know, like as a toy? Like,
Yeah.
maybe Lego saw it would be a good thing. I don't know. I think.
Yeah, ideas for Mario and Angry Birds should have been swapped, says this one guy, A Steak, E tier.
I don't know if you put like a little electric thing in one of these somehow, so that on the app, like it showed
Like what you destroyed or what level you're on. Maybe I don't know. I like the idea of where it's at. I like being able to launch
Agree.
Lego into Lego and just knock it down.
Slingshot of Mario.
Well, I mean, maybe take this kind of an idea and put it in Mario World. Like Mario is bouncing around trying to get to Bowser through walls, through missions. Like,
I think he's saying the idea of like integrating somehow electronics into this would be cool, but I don't know how that would work.
Agreed. We made a lot of fun of these at first. Looking at them, I don't absolutely hate them. They're just an abomination. But like, but like honestly, like this set's kind of cool because I've always liked biplanes, so it's always cool to see how, you know, differently it's done. But I feel like you could change that into a pretty cool
that
biplane.
NPU, they use a barrel for a little front.
I agree.
You wanna rate it?
yeah, let's rate this bad boy.
Let's do it. All right. And I actually, for once, so yesterday I was working on trying to incorporate some of the older ones that we haven't moved over to the new one yet. So a lot more of them are here this time. So we can actually look at
The
It's,
old themes. Where do we put
The
trolls?
old themes.
F.
Trolls is an F tier. Yeah, we did not like trolls at all.
I actually, I
It's just-
oh, no.
as good as Cars. I mean, a little bit.
It's better than Cars, I think.
I think it's better than Cars, but is it as good as Friends?
Remember,
Not
we
better
gotta
than Futuron.
we gotta try to not compare it to other themes in these lineups. That's our biggest weakness when it comes to tier lists. We see those and we're like, should we not? We're just thinking grading the theme itself. Don't think about other themes.
I think this
I'm-
belongs in C minus.
I was about to say the same kind of thing.
I was gonna say D. I don't think C is like this is like an average team. Like I don't hate it. I think it's good, but I don't think it's like bad. I think there are bad elements to the Angry Birds thing. I don't think it's good, but I do think it's like I think it's a D tier.
I think it's a D.
D.
Why do I want to say C?
Man, the commercials. That's why.
Yeah, I think
That
that
made you
really
happy.
is why it did. It brought me joy. Well, I'm fine with D though.
All right, that took us a while. I don't know why. I mean, hey, at least we weren't arguing about it. It was more making fun of it, but we made
That
it.
made my day. That made my day. Like go Angry Birds.
All right. I don't think we have anything else today, do we? No. No. All
Unless
right.
we-
Well,
Unless we wanted to. Do we want to save memes for next week?
yeah, let's save memes for next week. Guys, submit your memes. We'll talk about them next week. Show them in the show. It'll be great. In 2 weeks, we will be having a special guest on. So
A very
75%
special
chance.
guest.
Yes, very special person to me in general. So I'm very excited for him to come into the Stud Buds world. But until then,
It's his dad.
Oh.
I mean, since you guys like great friends with each other's moms, it seems like I'm gonna. So let's see what can people do until the next Stud Buds? Because we all know you want a little more Stud Buds, guys. You can go follow us on Instagram. We will get better about actually posting when the show is happening. And Discord. But guys, it's the same time every week. It's Tuesday at 8 p.m. So always come check us out on Stud Bud Show. And then also Discord channel. Go to the Discord. It's awesome. Get to talk Lego with people. Start some conversations. Look, if you aren't seeing something, start a conversation. There's probably if you see something Lego you want to talk about or something from the show that you want to talk about, put it in. Hey, we'll join if we have time, but definitely we'll try. Actually, until then, Matt, anything special you're doing content wise?
Working on it. I got a lot going on.
Shane, anything special you're doing content wise?
Go check out ELPN on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Playlist, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcast.
What
well
is
as-
ELPN?
ELPN is another podcasting show I do with Rob the Builder on Thursdays. It's not Matt rated. It's above Matt's rating. Lots of funny laughs, good jokes, lots of Krispy Kreme.
I would
Krispy
say
Kreme.
below Matt's rating. Matt's
I
rating.
know you're saying below Matt's standard. I'm saying Matt's rating. There's a difference.
There's G rated, there's Matt rated, there's PG-13, and then there's Alpen, and then there's R rated.
Rated M for not Matt rated.
Well, and so fun fact, this Thursday, actually, Cool Guy Dom is going to be on the show with us. So that's going to be a very interesting show. We're going to see where that goes.
That's scary. That's
It
scary
is.
territory.
It is. It's crazy. Ethan, what about you? What do you have going on?
I'm working on a YouTube video, which is hopefully should be out within a week. I don't know when it will come out. I'm still working on it, but I'm working on a YouTube video. Always working on TikTok videos. Hopefully we'll see that one shortly. But right now I'm going one day at a time, so who knows what I'll make. Yeah.
That's how I am. Yep.
Yeah. What about you, Brad?
I have a stream as always, guys. Come check out my YouTube channel. I do a building live stream at least once a week right now. I'm doing Lord of the Rings theme this week. So I'm going to be building a bunch of Lord of the Rings sets, maybe having a few guests on, talking some Rings of Power or whatever. But that'll probably be happening Saturday or Sunday. Plans are getting changed around a little bit. On top of that, I am working on the next 3 Tavern Talks. Working on them all at once, actually. So hopefully every week, once I get grooving on that. They'll be coming out. But the first one is going to be an overall about Lego Kingdoms. I'm really excited about that one. It's one of my favorite castle themes. And so working on the overall video on that, I'm really excited about that. It's coming along really well. So yeah, that should be coming out here soon. But yeah, until then, guys, go check out all your YouTube channels. Everything is down below. As always, I'm BrickingUpBrad. That's Matt Mellish. That's Ethan the Artisan. And Block Studios. Have yourself a great week. Bye-bye.
Bye.